Hello again. Thank you for opening this video. Today I'm going to talk about being different. I'm different. When I was small, about 3 or 4 years old, my mother took me to an audiologist. They put on a hearing aid with a big box in front of me. It's the first time that I noticed that I was different. My family have a hearing aid with a big box? No. I looked around. I thought, doesn't matter. I play with my brothers and sisters and have fun. I was only 3 or 4. About that time, my mother took me to a public school. We have a small deaf program there. It was an oral program. They didn't sign at all. We went in, and I met the first teacher named Mrs. Brunette. She grabbed my arm, she was sitting down, and she pulled me over and sat me on her lap. She had me touch her neck. And she said, "Ba, ba, ba." And I felt it. And then she put my hand on my neck and made me say, "Ba, ba, ba." She said, "Yes, right." Second time, "Ba, ba, ba." That's good. I turned and looked at my mother. And Mother said, "That's good." The teacher turned my head again. And back and forth, we did it again and again. Well, I understood I was different. My mother, my family, they could hear and I couldn't. I was different. I can't hear. I was upset. I didn't want to be different. I wanted to be the same as other people. I'm different. Ugh. Oh yeah, I put on a smile face. When people would clap for me, and I would smile, but inside I felt oppressed. About 1 or 2 years later, maybe I was 5 or 6, one night my mother took me to bed. She pulled up the covers, and I laid there looking up at my mother, and orally I said, "Mom, why can't I hear?" My mother looked at me, thought a little bit, prayed a little bit, and said, "Because God loves you." She said it orally, "Because God loves you." Then she left. Her answer make me happy? No way. God, who's God? I believe that was God, yes. But I didn't understand. I'm different. God loves me. I was not happy. There's a book here, the Bible. I'm going to pick a story that connects to myself being different. It's in the Gospel of Mark. chapter 10, verses 46 to 52. I'm going to tell you the story now. Country of Israel, South Israel. There's this town named Jericho. Man there named Bartimaeus, sign with a B. Bartimaeus himself was blind. He was begging. He was sitting on the ground near the road, and people were going back and forth, and he was begging. And it happened, Bartimaeus heard that Jesus was coming to town. Bartimaeus was so excited, he shouted out, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." David, King David. He's in the family line of Jesus. Bartimaeus said, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Again and again he shouted out. People in the crowd looked at him, said, "Shh, shh, quiet, quiet." Bartimaeus got louder. "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Jesus came along, looked around, and said, "Call him." So the men went over and they called him and said, "Jesus wants you." Bartimaeus jumped up and ran to meet Jesus. He hugged him. And Jesus said, "What do you want me to do for you?" Bartimaeus said, "I want to see again." This blind man, I really connect to him. How? 2 reasons. First, Bartimaeus was helpless. He shouted out, "Jesus!" Jesus could hear him. People said, "Quiet, quiet." My experience is the same. My family, I say, "What's going on?" And they talk, and I try to get their attention, and they say, "Wait a minute." I get so awful frustrated. I feel helpless. Second reason, in the story, Bartimaeus' last words, "I want to see again." Okay, that phrase I would leave out again and say, "I want to see." Meaning, I want to understand, to feel it in my heart. I want to understand. God loves me. I don't know. I want to understand. Do you sometimes feel you're different from other people? Or feel you're not accepted by other people? Can you share that feeling with someone that you trust? Or can you write a letter or an email directly to God, expressing your feeling? Take time. Think about it. Reflect on it. I'm different. Then share your feeling, whatever you choose, what you're feeling, how you connect with that. Pick a person, sit down one-on-one and chat with that person. Or express it to God. I hope you will watch the next part of the video. Have a good day. I love you.